opportunity to participate in this Digital ES Summit, even if it is, of course, only virtually. But still, I'm happy to be with you, and my sincere congratulations to the organizer for making this happen. So I'm here with two main messages. First, the pandemic has exposed the critical role of digital technologies in our society and accelerated our digital transformation. I am convinced that we can do better if we drive technological change in a more effective way. Which brings me to the second point. We can and should take it a step further and use technology strategically to power up the European Union global leadership and build our digital sovereignty. So allow me to explain to you what I mean by this. The Commission monitors Europe's overall digital performance and tracks the progress of the EU countries regarding their digital competitiveness. This year, Digital Economy and Society Index, published in June, shows that all member states are progressing, which is good. Overall, connectivity has improved. Fixed broadband access is progressing across Europe, and today 4G networks cover almost the entire Europe. Spain, as you mentioned before, has one of the highest connectivity scores in the EU. Now, we need, of course, to step up efforts on 5G spectrum assignments. In the past year, there was improvement both in basic digital skills and in advanced digital skills. But about 2 out of 5 people still lack basic digital skills, even though most jobs require such skills. We also need to seize the potential of European data. That's extremely important to me, as you probably know. The data economy will be a driver for job creation and a smooth recovery of economic activity in Europe, including in Spain, of course. We need to ensure that companies and individuals have more control over the data they produce. For that, we need to provide clear, harmonized rules and develop suitable European infrastructure allowing the storage, the use, and the creation of database applications. As announced in the European Strategy for Data last February, the first step is a framework for common European data spaces in key sectors and areas, including in support of the European industry, the implementation of the European Green Deal, health, of course, mobility, and public administration. To bring this to life, the Commission will present legislative action on data sharing and governance to help put in place the right structures to handle data sharing across member states and, of course, across all sectors. The Commission will also propose high-value government data sets, making more high-quality public sector data such as statistics and geospatial data available for reuse, in particular in view of its potential for SMEs. To establish trustworthy and legally secure infrastructure, we need secure data ecosystem and a European cloud solution. The Commission plans to launch a European Alliance for Industrial Data and Clouds to develop the next generation of trusted cloud to edge infrastructure. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an example, of course, of Europe showing a more assertive approach and looking after its strategic assets and interests. This leads, of course, to me to the second point. Can we use our technology to power up the European Union? Yes, of course, and we know how to do that. The crisis has revealed that our resilience is closely linked to the uptake of advanced digital technologies. We have to increase our collective capacity to protect our own values and interests and become more digitally autonomous. How do we do this? To me, it is clear where we need to place our efforts. In the global race for technological power, Europe will lead if we seize the opportunities of data, microelectronics, and connectivity. First, I already touched upon the importance of data and the need for a European cloud for industrial data. The second key project is to rebuild Europe's capacity to produce high-quality microelectronics. For this, we must invest massively. We already have the expertise, companies, so it is now a matter of political will and upscaling our collective investment. This is why we are working on launching a European alliance on microelectronics. And thirdly, we need to secure high-speed digital communication infrastructure. My ambition is clear: better, faster, and of course, more widespread internet coverage. The new 5G, 6G action plan will reassess deployment progress and identify gaps in planned 5G networks all over Europe, with a strong single market approach and aligned with the 5G cyber security toolbox requirement. The next paradigm shift is about linking connectivity with space to provide high-speed connectivity everywhere in Europe. And of course, if we work on an ambitious project of connectivity by satellites within, let's say, the next 5 to 7 years, we could have an autonomous European infrastructure complementing fiber networks and new 5G deployment. Integrating, of course, quantum encryption, this infrastructure would remove zones with no broadband access in Europe. We call these zones, as you know, dead zones, and provide connectivity everywhere, including governmental or industry critical secured communication. Data, microelectronics, connectivity are the cornerstones of our digital sovereignty. They will act as enablers for many other critical digital technologies we need to invest in, such as artificial intelligence, supercomputer, including, by the way, hybrid and quantum computers and microprocessors. And of course, there will be crucial pillars for building an effective European cyber shield. If we are to move forward on these initiatives, we need the appropriate resources to collectively invest in the future. The recovery plan and national recovery plans offer us the opportunity to leverage this recovery into a transformative process. It is an opportunity we cannot miss. To conclude, sovereignty, or what others call resilience or strategic autonomy, is absolutely not about isolating ourselves. It is about Europe defending its strategic interests, being assertive of our value, firm in our ambition, confident in our means. In order to make all of this happen, we have to work together, and we need to act quickly, because the crisis has showed us that we need to start building the world of tomorrow now. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.